Hi everyone, my name is Deepa. So today I'm back with another problem from LeetCode, and this is an array manipulation problem. LeetCode question 448. Find all numbers disappeared in an array. Let's get started. Given an array nums of n integers, where nums I is in the range 1, comma n, return an array of all the integers in the range 1, comma n that do not appear in nums. Essentially, what we have to do is that we have to look at the entire length of our array from 1 to n, and we need to check if numbers from 1 to n, which is equivalent to the length of array, actually appear in the list itself. If they do not appear in the list, we have to find which of those do not appear in the list, and we have to append it into a new list and return the output. Let's see the example here. So in this example one, sorry, I'm going to drink some water. So in this example, um, we can see that the length of nums is basically equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the length of nums is equal to 8. We need to find all elements between from 1 to 8. So from the range of 1 to 8, we need to check if there are elements within our list from 1 to 8. So 4 is within 1 to 8, obviously. 3 is also within the 1 to 8 range. 2 is also within the 1 to 8 range. Uh, 7 is also within the 1 to 8 range. 8 is also into the 1 to range, and 2, 3, and 1 likewise are also into the 1 to 8 range. But there are two numbers that are not within the 1 to 8 range here, and that is 5 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We notice that all these elements apart from 5 and 6 are not appearing in nums. Hence what we do is that we only output 5 and 6 as our standard output. So how do we do this problem? There needs to be a way such that we can keep a track of um, all the all the variables that we have encountered in our list, and then focus on iterating and appending the elements that are not found in that range to a new list. So for that case, I'll be using a hash map or a dictionary. So let's start writing the code for this problem. So in our case, what I'm going to do is that, so let's initialize a dictionary, an empty dictionary. So for num in nums, so iterating through all the elements in the left, if num is not in dictionary, we append this with the num key and equal to value 1. Let's print the dictionary and see what the output is. Oh, my bad, if num not in dictionary. Great. So as you can see here, the dictionary has now taken all the elements from our list and has given it a count of 1. So our key is the element from our nums list, and our output is a value of 1. Now what we need to do next is that we have to iterate through this dictionary, and we need to iterate through this dictionary and compare it with we need to compare it from values from 1 to n, and we need to check if there are certain values that are missing. That means they're not appearing in the dictionary. If they're not appearing in the dictionary, we just need to output it to a new array, and we need to return that array. So let's see how can we do this. So let's initialize an empty array which we have to return as our final output. So we'll be returning this array in our final answer. So for I in range 1 comma length of num plus 1, because range only goes from, it does not include the last item, and it will only go from 1 to length of num. So in our case it will go from 1 to 8. um, what we have to do is that, for I in range 1 comma length of num, if I in dictionary, if I not in dictionary, array dot append I. That's it. So let's run the code and see if this runs. Oh, my bad, length of nums. Okay, accepted, and let's submit the code and see if this runs. Great, so success, we have met all the test cases, and let me revisit this code once again with an example to make sure that everyone has understood how this code is running. Let's do this example. So in our case, this had created a dictionary, and as we could have seen, the output of the dictionary was as follows: 3 is to 1, 2 is to 1, 7 is to 1, 8 is to 1, 2 is to 1, 3 is to 1, 1 is to 1. So we saw that how the dictionary was looking. What about the next step? So for I in range 1 comma length of nums being 8 plus 1 9, it will go from, it will it the value of I will go from 1 till 8, and it will check if I is not in dictionary. So let's start with the value of 1. Because 1 is in dictionary, it's not going to append it to the array. 2 is in dictionary, it's not going to append to our new array. 3 is in dictionary, it's not going to append. 4 is in the dictionary, it's not going to append. 5 is not in the dictionary, hence it's going to append into our array here. 6 likewise is not in the dictionary, it's going to append in the array. 7 and 8 likewise are in our dictionary, so it's not going to append in our array, and we're finally returning our output array. So that is it. This was as simple of a solution. Now, in terms of space and runtime, in terms of runtime, we're iterating through the entire dictionary, iterating through the entire list. So it will be O to the n, and in terms of memory complexity, the maximum memory occupies O to the n as well. And I hope this was solution was easily understood by everyone, and see you all next time.